Hey there, Bracy here. So I just found out from the R Lab Accelerator that we didn't make it in this year. Unfortunately, the application that I had done wasn't good enough to pull through and get into this accelerator program. Which I mean, obviously that gets me down. I was expecting good things because I had really good references. I have a really groundbreaking idea, and I know that I can pull it off. But there's so many factors that are involved with being chosen in situations like this. First of all, was I able to communicate the idea properly? Was I able to connect with was I able to express my ability to not just to express my ability to pull it off. Was I able to clearly communicate that I have all the capabilities necessary for not just building the platform that needed to be built, but that ultimately I have the skills and the pedigree, I have the history that showed that I can pull this off. Ultimately, I'm a single. It's mostly me when it comes to the startup. It's a family-owned business, but when it comes to the actual heavy lifting, the coding, the designing, the development, that's all on me. So I don't have a team that's kind of there with me. So that was unfortunate to find out. It's kind of had me down a little bit today, but I will say, thanks to that whole process, it's really helped me hone in on the value of the product that I'm trying to build, what I believe is the best go-to market strategy, the best way to develop the next stages, working towards the MVP, kind of getting clear scope on what it is that I want to attack, how I want to achieve it, and how I'm going to go about getting that done. And it just so happened that yesterday, the meeting that I had went really well, and I possibly will be starting a new company to develop the business to business version of the platform, which is kind of cool because that'll allow me to pair up with somebody who's only interested in the business side, the marketing, getting companies on board, and helping develop the idea, but also both of us have this core idea that we want more than just entertainment. We want the people to walk away with something more. It's a team building exercise, that they've learned something, that they've overcome something, they've accomplished something internally, and then also if it's an employer paying for this experience for their employees, that everyone involved feels like they stepped away with knowing a little bit more about how they work in a group dynamic, and maybe that it's time for them to reconsider how they're bringing what they bring to the table, because it's all about communication. And games and certain experiences like Escape the Room, they have the ability to kind of pull out that group dynamic and kind of show in front of everyone this is why it works or this is why it doesn't. And challenges really bring those things out in people. So I'll keep you up to date as I can with the progress of that. I'm excited because there's a lot of really cool opportunity, and also I've been longing to work with the Glimpse Group for a while, based out of New York. They're one of the premier New York-based VR entities, because they're more than just kind of a company. They're kind of a conglomerate in sorts. So starting a company within that conglomerate, kind of tied into that network, which is great. They've got amazing connections. They're more business oriented than I've ever really been interested in, but this is a nice crossover opportunity where I can bring something on the creative side, and it can fulfill a need on a business side. So that's kind of cool. And also it's always good to keep your mind on the value that you got out of the things that you could just get caught up in the disappointment, but the value that I got out of applying to the R Lab redirected how my brain was operating a little bit. It redirected how I write, talk about, present myself, present the product, present the value. In the end, it was a good experience, but yeah, still sad. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go relax a little bit because it's been a long week, and you need to relax. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.